Peace advocates emphasize importance of respect and tolerance for harmonious living and national development. Nigerians commend federal government on the newly flagged off Metro Line free train service. Medical tourism receives a boost with acquisition of multi-million-dollar oxygen plant for Federal Medical Center, Abeokuta, Ogun State. Good evening and thanks for joining us on the news desk at 6 on NTA News 24. We are reaching you live from Abuja. I am Vivian Ezadifi. President Bola Tinubu has arrived in South Africa to attend the inauguration of President Cyril Ramaphosa, slated for tomorrow, Wednesday, 19th June 2024. The president Tuesday morning departed Lagos, his home state, where he spent the cellular break, landed at the South African Air Force Base, Waterkloof, at about 5:30 p.m. local time. The inauguration of President Ramaphosa follows his re-election as president for a second term. A statement by the presidential advisor on media and publicity, Ajure Ngelale, indicates that President Tinubu is to return to Nigeria after the ceremony. Nigeria's quest for sustainable peace is embedded in the spirit of selflessness, respect, and tolerance for each other. Religious and peace advocates hinged on these elements while discussing sacrificing for sustainable peace on NTA program Good Morning Nigeria. Ekemini Williams reports.
Amidst current economic realities, it seemed a difficult time to ask Nigerians to make any form of sacrifice. But again, sacrifice to peace advocates remains the driving force to sustainable peace and development of any nation. This is the same conviction these guests on Good Morning Nigeria have as they peg sustainable peace in Nigeria to selfless service and promotion of culture of leaving indelible legacies.
Peace itself requires sacrifice from us, sacrificing what we think is our right, sacrificing what we want to enjoy, sacrificing and denying ourselves certain things for the community to live at peace. Because when you look at the bigger picture, refusing to sacrifice could lead to serious problems, serious consequences.
We need to recognize the differences in our beliefs and values and understand how we can manage such and sacrifice in one way or the other as individuals, as communities, as faith-based groups, and overall as citizens of Nigeria.
Vehemently, the guests believe leaders, either public office holders or clergies, enjoy moral trusts from the people and so must take the lead in preaching and living peaceful for the citizens to follow.
In position where you find yourself, you should know the way you do your things there will determine the legacy that you'll be leaving behind. We should understand that there is no peace without justice. No matter the position you find yourself, right from the wife at a home, right from the head boy in the school, right from the one that is leading other people, you should know God will ask you on the day of Qiyamah, the day of judgment.
So if we want peace and we need order, we need prosperity, we need development and all that, all our thoughts, all our actions, all our senses of responsibility as individuals, as group, as a nation must be focused towards that.
The advocacy here is for Nigerians to seek deeper understanding of the country's diversity, cultural and religious affiliation, to appreciate each other with the patriotic zeal of one Nigeria in mind. In Abuja, Ekemini Williams, NTA News.
The newly flagged off Metro Line free train service was relaunched on the 29th May 2024. Correspondent Kama, who boarded the train from the Abuja Metro station to the last stop at the Nnamdi Azikiwe Airport, reports that the initiative is already making waves in the FCT.
Today, I bring you a groundbreaking development in the transportation sector that is set to revolutionize commuting in Abuja. On the 29th of May 2024, the highly anticipated Metro Light Train free ride was flagged off, and it has been creating a buzz ever since. Imagine a hassle-free journey from the Abuja Metro station to Idu train station all the way to the Nnamdi Azikiwe airport access. And the best part, this free ride runs at least 3 times to and fro in a day, making it convenient for passengers to cash up a ride at their preferred time.
The government directed that it should be free till the end of the year. I'm also a government official myself. I'm the special advisor to the president on the economy. So I believe that we should also use the services that we provide. That way we can see how it gets better. It's a great effort. You can see the AC is working very well. Our people are happy. At least every time the train runs this way, between 500 to 800 people are carried to the airport for free every day.
We had the privilege of speaking to some of the passengers who have experienced this new form of transportation, and their testimonies were nothing short of glowing. They raved about the efficiency, comfort, and cost-effectiveness of the free ride.
This is actually my first time entering a train, and I'm so marveled. It's very fun. I didn't expect it to be this fun.
It's totally free, and the staffs are very, very good. They are kind. They are very interactive. They will direct you properly because we asked them a few questions and they responded to us very nicely.
This is something we've been hearing about long ago, but had not experienced it. So I think experiencing it today is a thing of joy.
I feel good, very well.
To the government, thank you for creating such an innovation, and you should do more.
We know they are making efforts to ameliorate the hardship. So this is another way for us to know that really they are thinking our own way.
Like Oliver Twist, they couldn't help but ask for more, urging the authorities to extend this fantastic service to Nyanya and Karu routes of the FCT. So, if you're looking to simplify your daily commute, experience top-notch service, and save some coins in the process, hop on board the Metro Light Train free ride while it lasts. Kama Kama, NTA News.
The federal government has recorded yet another success in the efforts to boost healthcare delivery through health infrastructural development with the acquisition of a multi-million-dollar oxygen plant for the Federal Medical Center, Abeokuta, Ogun State. Lekon Abonde examines the importance of the oxygen plants on healthcare delivery.
An average human being who takes in oxygen and releases carbon dioxide with a perfect respiratory system may not know the value or worth of what nature gives them freely until there is a need for oxygen while on a sick bed. Medical and health professionals who care for the sick understand the value of oxygen as a crucial substance.
If there is any deficiency of oxygen or the percentage that is required in the body, once it is below that, then all other systems will be affected and we are likely to lose the patient.
If you look at a newborn baby, premature baby, 28 weeks, 30 weeks, most of those babies, I can say almost 100% of them cannot survive without availability of oxygen.
Although the Federal Medical Center, Abeokuta, as an institution, has experienced unprecedented transformation, achievements and breakthroughs, the acquisition of this oxygen plant is regarded as a huge narrative in the history of the institution. The CMD, Professor Adewale Musa Olomu, expresses gratitude to the federal government, Ministry of Health, the USAID and other agents of development for the success story that is set to transform and influence activities at the hospital positively.
Because we spend millions, our daily consumption is something close to about 2.5 million worth of oxygen. And you know that getting this from the private sector that are manufacturing oxygen is an Herculean task. So that you have them in our center right now is one of the greatest achievements of this administration.
Professionals such as nurses and others say they cannot be more satisfied with the value that the multi-million-dollar project will bring to their daily activities.
It has made a tremendous impact. Somebody like me can now sleep peacefully at night, because anytime there is lack of oxygen or there is a dearth of oxygen, either in the theater, in the ward, in the accident and emergency, or anywhere within the hospital where oxygen may be needed, you can bet that I will get several phone calls overnight.
It enhances our performances as nurses, because many patients that will have died untimely, by the time you give them oxygen therapy, you realize that they are revived.
Because we run 3 shifts there, morning, afternoon, nights. So making sure those staff are on ground to run the 3 shifts, and we must make sure that oxygen is produced at the appropriate line. That is to make sure oxygen is available for patients' use.
With the plant in place, the Federal Medical Center Abeokuta now has the capacity to process both gaseous and liquid oxygen for the hospital and other health facilities around that may require their services. In Abeokuta, Lekon Agbonde, NTA News.
Discrimination against people living with autism continues to be of great concern in today's society. June 18 being World Autistic Pride Day seeks to correct this anomaly while bringing acceptance and understanding about this condition. As the day is being marked this year, Francisca Bile examines the challenges of those living with the condition.
Nigeria, we hail thee.
20-year-old Ahmed Salami is a special boy who has had to deal with multiple health challenges right from childhood. He was diagnosed with autism, a brain disorder which causes autistic people to behave, communicate, interact or learn in ways that are different from others. Ahmed also battles cerebral palsy and attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, but with the help of his supportive mother, he is now using content creation on YouTube to tell his story and advocate inclusivity for people with the same condition.
So guys, stop with the bullying, please. Stop with the physical bullying and the verbal bullying. It's not cool, not cool. They're discriminating. We're not animals, man. We're not animals. We, animals, either love us or leave us. That's just how it is.
When I was told, I was actually very upset. I cried for 2-3 days because his life entirely is a challenge. He did not walk early. That means they had to do a lot of physiotherapy before he started moving his leg after he turned 2. He didn't have neck control. He didn't sit. Everything was delayed. He didn't have speech until he was around 6-7. We did tests to determine if he could hear. Because we knew he could hear, we were encouraged to keep talking to him. So we also use this opportunity to encourage all parents. Even if your child is non-verbal and he doesn't respond to you, as long as the child can hear, keep talking. Something will give one day. And something did give one day, and he just called my name. And that was a miracle.
Cases like Ahmed's prompted a group called the Aspies for Freedom in 2005 to establish World Autistic Pride Day to be held yearly on June 18. The day is a reminder to all autistic patients that they are a treasured part of the human society. As Nigeria joins the rest of the world to mark the day, many questions about autism remain unanswered, especially the acceptance and understanding of neurodiversity.
Autism cannot be cured, it can only be managed. Okay? So if you manage it to a certain point, it becomes non-traceable. Okay? So people should actually accept them the way they are. We do applied behavioral analysis. We work on their behavior. They still go to school. Most of them still go to higher institution. So we still provide that special education for them. Okay? Occupational therapy. Some of them can't do things for themselves. They still need to be taught how to brush their teeth, to take their baths, to put on their shoes, their clothes, and all of that.
The theme for this year's World Autistic Pride Day is moving from surviving to thriving. In Abuja, Francisca Bile, NTA News.
We'll bring you more reports after this timeout. Stay with us.
From the creeks of the Niger Delta to the breathtaking scenery of the plateau, in noonday and nighttime, we set out to bring to you captivating stories that evoke your emotions. For fascinating documentaries and reports on day-to-day issues with expert analysis, tune in to NTA News24, DSTV Channel 419, GoTV Channel 26, StarTimes Channel 101 and 433, and Free TV Channel 703.
Welcome back. The All Progressives Congress Southwest Zone of persons living with disabilities have admonished citizens to support the present administration's effort to reposition the country for the better. Leader of the zone, Dr. Abayomi Soiton, after a visit to President Bola Tinubu in Lagos, believes that the economic hardship being faced will soon be wiped off, and pleaded with President Tinubu to recognize Queen Halimat Adenike Tejosho, an APC stalwart whose foundation has done a lot to address their plight.
She has been extending support to persons with disability and even the vulnerables in different parts of the country. In Abuja, she has, I think in Bronu, she has visited the IDP camp there. She has met with orphanages within Abuja before, and she donated palliative in my own state, Ogun State, under my own brand. She gave people palliative for for Ramadan, which was well documented, which I documented. She is a very good woman. That's what I know.
Kogi State government has banned all forms of procession in Kotonkorfe and neighboring communities. Commissioner for Information and Communications in the state, Kingsley Fanwo, in a statement says the move is to curb plans by some elements to disturb the peace enjoyed in the community. He equally emphasized that Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo is committed to peaceful coexistence among all Kotonkorfe people and will always leave his doors open to listen to complaints and grievances rather than resort to violence. The statement also craves for strict compliance to the ban, saying violators will be treated as enemies of peace and the state. He charged law enforcement agents to enforce the ban in accordance with the laws of the land. Rivers State Governor Siminalayi Fubara has directed heads of local government administration to immediately take charge of the 23 council areas of the state. This follows the expiration of the statutory 3-year tenure of the elected local government chairman, vice chairman, and councillors on Monday, June 17, 2024. He gave the directive in a statewide broadcast in Government House, Port Harcourt. Osinachi Samuel has details.
In a statewide broadcast to officially bring to an end the tenure of local government administration in Rivers State in line with the Constitution, Governor Siminalayi Fubara expressed immense gratitude for the support given to him and his team, urging Rivers people to reflect on the shared sacrifice they have made to have a peaceful and prosperous Rivers State, and indeed Nigeria. The governor prayed for continued peace and harmony in true spirit of brotherhood.
Together, we have achieved milestones in different sectors of our economy, which includes infrastructure, health, education, workers' welfare, improved service delivery, agriculture, and social welfare that resonates deeply into our communities.
The governor acknowledged and commended the dedicated services of the outgoing elected local government chairman, vice chairman, and councillors who were elected and sworn in 3 years ago, whose tenure expired on the 17th of June 2024, as provided by the law, and directed heads of local government administration to take charge of the councils across the state.
I congratulate you all for a successful completion of your tenure and wish you well in your future endeavors.
He assured the people of Rivers State that his administration will continue to defend the interest and aspiration of the people. In Port Harcourt, Osinachi Samuel, NTA News.
During festive seasons and celebrations, residents often seize the opportunity to hang out with families and friends to catch up on the time missed. This year's Eid al-Kabir celebration is not an exception, as residents in the nation's capital visited recreational parks to celebrate Salah. Charity Zakar brings us sight and sounds from the exciting moments.
Despite the current economic reality in the country, a lot of Abuja residents were not deterred from making our time to mark this year's Eid al-Kabir celebration.
I'm here to celebrate Salah with my family. I came with my kids and my sister, and we're having fun. It's wonderful celebrating this Eid season. Eid season is a season of peace, and I think we're having some good peace here. The place is peaceful and everyone is enjoying and we're happy.
It's very, conducive. As you can see, people are much. So we are enjoying ourselves with our kids and younger ones. To all Nigerians, let's be optimistic rather than being pessimistic about the country. We know we are all facing hardship. We pray to Almighty Allah that He help the people that are governing us to help the country.
The Salah celebration at this recreational park did not only witness the presence of Muslim faithful alone, as people of other faiths and nationalities also took time to celebrate with Muslim brothers and sisters.
I came to have fun with my friend, yes, because of the Salah celebration. It's very nice, yes. I like the fact that it's very peaceful in the country today. Yes.
This place is very fun. We came to celebrate Salah in Magic Land and it's so fun. We've had a lot of fun.
So many. And we like it here. We'd like to come back some other time. Yes, thank you.
Happy Salah.
Happy Salah, everybody.
The atmosphere is cool and everything is perfect. Yes. So we are really having fun here and we're enjoying the Salah celebration. We wish Nigeria the very best in this trying time, and we wish the sacrifices made during the Salah will ease the affairs of the country, and hopefully by next year the hardship will suppress and God will make things easier for the present administration.
Others pray for Nigeria, saying they are hopeful that the economy will eventually improve. Charity Zakka, NTA News.
And that concludes the news desk at 6 on NTA News 24. Thanks for watching. I am Vivian Ezadifi. Bye.